Easter is upon us and Easter egg prices are at an all-time high, so can you make your own Easter egg for less? I got these Easter egg molds from Hobbycraft and I'll be keeping a running total of costs throughout this video, that way we can compare to a shop bought egg at the end. Now, if I'm making my own Easter egg, I want it to be fancy, so I went on a bit of a shopping spree. Some of this I've already used to make a Dubai chocolate Easter egg, and if you're interested in that, I'll link the video here. But for today, I'm aiming to make a galaxy chocolate shell encasing a layer of Dulce de Leche and stuffed full of Maltesers. So first thing is to melt down half this bar of chocolate, and the other half we'll save for later. I break it into pieces and microwave in short increments until just melted. I pour about half of the melted chocolate into each half of the shell mould and then sort of rotate the mould to make sure that the chocolate covers it completely. I actually ended up having a little too much chocolate in the mould, so poured some back into the bowl. This can be remelted later or might mysteriously disappear whilst these shells go into the fridge to set. Once set, we're ready to add the Dulce de Leche layer. Feel free to sub this for any spread, maybe Biscoff or marshmallow fluff. If you're an adult, you can use the back of a spoon to spread it evenly over the shell, trying not to go over the edges. But if you let the intrusive thoughts win, feel free to get your clean hands messy. My tip would be to make sure that the chocolate is cold and completely set, and make sure that the spread is room temperature or a little warmer to make it extra spreadable. Once that layer is done, it's back to the fridge to cool before melting the rest of the chocolate and covering over the Dulce de Leche, making sure that you go over the edges to fully seal it in. Make sure you keep a little chocolate spare and, you guessed it, the shell goes back in the fridge. When the chocolate is set, it's time to fill the egg with as many Maltesers as possible. Again, feel free to change this up, maybe mini marshmallows or M&Ms would work, or leave any other ideas you have in the comments below. Melt down the chocolate that we kept back earlier and apply this to the edge of each half shell before pushing them together. I used the edge of the moulds to try and line up the two halves. I've seen other methods for bonding the two sides, but this way seems pretty simple. Back in the fridge one final time, and once set, it's time to demold the egg and trim off any excess chocolate seams. My tip here is that putting the egg in the freezer can make demolding easier, especially with galaxy chocolate, which is particularly melty. For some reason I got a little distracted here and was very amused at the egg rattles. And here is the final result. This comes in at a hefty 653 grams. I couldn't really find a comparable egg. If you find a similar one, please let me know in the comments. But a giant Maltesers egg, which has a total weight of 612 grams, is 14 pounds. I was pleasantly surprised how fun and relatively easy it is to make your own unique Easter eggs at home. This would be a great craft to do with the kids during Easter break, or could create a personalised gift for loved ones. I could also see how it would be useful for people with allergies or intolerances that maybe don't get catered for at Easter. Thanks for watching, please consider liking and subscribing, and I hope to see you again soon.